are the New York Knicks.
Welcome
We
back
are
to
the
the
New
Knicks
York
cave.
Knicks. We
You
are
are the
the
New
New
York
York
Knicks.
Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New
All
York,
right,
go
y'all
New
seen the
York,
game. What do
go.
y'all think? Do y'all think it was on the coaches or you think it was on the players? And I'm gonna say it's a little of both. As you see, I got the video playing up from third quarter. The Knicks had a spectacular third quarter in my book. Um, I'll break it down. I get to the stats after I talk about what I think went wrong and what I think we should have done, and what I think we should do going forward. First of all, the coaching got to be more consistent. I mean, Tom Thibodeau, I he got to know when to bring players in and when to take them out and when to leave them in right then and there. He can't go. To me, I'm gonna be honest. I see it a little bit, and I'm not trying to really, saying come. I know we got Jalen Bronson here. He's supposed to be our point guard of the future going forward for the next 4 years, 3 years, whatever. But right now, Jalen Bronson, and this is why I say the coaches and the players. Jalen Bronson, the coach got to know when to put the players in and when to leave them in. But Jalen Bronson got to know when to be the point guard that we brung him in here for. In my opinion, he's starting off his last 2 games. That's the thing about being a Knicks fan. We love him when he's hot, and we get on his ass when he's cold. Um, his last 2 games, he's been a little starting slow. He always come back, but I think he'll have a better game if he come out concentrating on getting the other guys involved, and then his game will come to him. That way, the other team would be expecting him to pass, and they wouldn't be piling up on defense. He comes out right away. Jalen Bronson, if you're not noticed, he takes the first shot every game. That might be a ritual. Guys are superstitious, so they got to come out and do it. And I understand. Come out and do that. Get your first shot off. See where you at. But from there on, he breaking the defense down. There are plays where he can pass it out, and the guys are wide open. And this is another reason why I think R.J. Barrett is his 3 point to finish shot is so low, because by the time Jalen Bronson is getting the ball out to him, the defense is collapsing. It's kind of like Randolph was doing last year. But we don't mind it from Jalen Bronson because that's his job. He's the point guard. He's supposed to do that. But he is breaking down the defense. He's just getting the ball out late. And when he's not getting the ball out late, he's forcing it. And some of them are beautiful shots right now. Some of them going in and some not. Right now in the last 2 games, them shots has not been falling. He's been getting an open look, and the shots have not been falling. So I know a coach would say, keep taking that shot. Keep taking that shot. It's going to drop. But at the same time, if you got 3 people converging on you, you got 2 other people open. And that's when I'm gonna get on another point I want to make about the New York Knicks defense. Yes, we're good. We're in the top 5 in the NBA defense. Matter of fact, we are second in defending the threes. You wouldn't know it by watching the game tonight. But I still have problem with the defensive schemes and how the coach called the defense. Like Ice for one. A lot of people will blame Obi Toppin on the plays of Love on Kevin Love, and it's true. Obi Toppin should step up, but that's not what the defense called for. The defense is to force the point guard back the other way, and that's when either the point guard or the man is playing on the weak side, or whoever the opposing point guard is driving to. It's always supposed to be in that lane where he can push him back the other way, and that's why Obi Toppin is playing so far off of Kevin Love. That's why Julius Randle or R.J. Barrett, any Knick defender, you see them, they be playing so far off their man. This is why they play so far off their man, because this is the defensive scheme that Tibbs called. Sometimes it works. It works on teams that can't shoot the 3 very well, but Cleveland came into this game shooting the 3s at number 1. They are the number 1 shooting, they are the number 1 3 team in the NBA. So that defense was not going to work on them. Number 2, the Knicks was doing good at one point with, and this is what I'm about to say, know your personnel. R.J. Barrett could not contain Donovan Mitchell. Nobody can. Let's be realistic. But goddamn, Cam Reddish was doing a damn good job. And as soon as you took Cam Reddish out, it wasn't even 5 seconds into the quarter after you took Cam Reddish out, R.J. Barrett committed that foul, and the Knicks went downhill from there. Look, if you go back, watch the clip, that's where it all started. Matter of fact, it's the 4th quarter, and I got that for you. Matter of fact, let's see what we can go see. I got the video where it all started from. This is the start of the 4th quarter right here. And watch this play right here. You see how Obi Toppin have to be over on the other side? And that's when Obi Toppin fouled Love right there. Now watch this play right here. This is what another play. This is not the 3-point, but this is what the Knicks stopped doing. The Knicks stopped moving the basketball. Now watch the play right here. See how Randall drifts back? You have the wrong personnel in there. Randall should not be on no Mitchell. And it happened 3 or 4 times. If you would have had Cam Reddish in there, Cam Reddish would have had that position. Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett could have slid off somewhere, and you got to start. And not to mention, all right, a lot of people heard me. I don't mean this to be stopping short, but I think you got to go with the personnel and the players that's playing the best down the court, down the stretch. Isaiah Hartenstein should have been in the game. And I know a lot of y'all not going to agree with me. So I hear people talking about Mitchell Robinson is not playing as much as Isaiah Hartenstein. Other than Mitchell Robinson keep getting in foul trouble, his defense is there, but I like Isaiah Hartenstein defense. I like Isaiah Hartenstein intelligence, his basketball IQ. I like the way he moves. I like the way he can stretch the floor. You know what you're getting with Mitchell Robinson. If he's not in the paint, he's not going to score. And to be honest with you, they're not even trying to pass him. Like if the coach was to design plays for Mitchell Robinson, we have a better case for Mitchell Robinson to be on the floor more than Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein can move. I like that floater. He plays defense as well. He's a little overzealous at times, but so is Mitchell Robinson. But he produced more than Mitchell Robinson does. Let me hit you with some stats, and then I'll get out of here. I know I was all over the place rambling, but it's beginning to look like last year, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? The coach, saying making the wrong decisions at the wrong time. Even when the bench was in, our bench was playing well, you decide to make that switch. If you're going to make a switch, leave certain players in there. Okay, RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett came out and hit the 3, had 3 threes, started the game off. And this is what I mean, the coach got to have trust in the players at the right time. But when the Knicks was doing well in the third quarter, it was our starters, you should have left them in and you should have let them rock more into the fourth quarter and then bring the bench in and then see how it went. Because they had their starters in already. Our bench came in. We started doing a little bit. Man, it was a confusing game to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's get to the stats right here. You see, 121 to 108. The Knicks got outscored by 5 in the first quarter. We bounced back in the second quarter and scored. We took was out 29 to 27. It was the fourth quarter that killed us because in the third quarter we came out, we scored them 34. We outscored them 34 to 22. In the fourth quarter, we scored 15 points. 15 points. When you look at the field goal percentage, the Knicks had a better field goal percentage. We shot 48% from the field. They shot 46%. But they killed us from downtown. You know what I'm saying? They hit 23 out of 50. They took 50 shots from downtown. We took 27, only making 10. We shot 37%. From the free throws, that's another thing that killed us. We gave away 16 points on free throws. We missed 8. It was embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? We could have, them points right there would have had us in the game. The ending really, the score really don't reflect how the Knicks played. I'm being honest with you. All into the fourth quarter, I thought we could have won this game or we had a good chance of being in this game. But it's just the coaching decisions that he makes at some times. And sometimes to me, I think Tom Thibodeau ought to make a challenge every now and then. There was a couple of plays. I know you only get one challenge, but there was a play that you could have challenged that I think would have turned the tides or that gave the Knicks the team motivation. Free throws attempted. We shot 50%. They went 84. Rebounds, we outbounded them. We had 12 offensive rebounds to their 10. We both teams snatched 33 defensive rebounds. When it came to assists, the Knicks is averaging around 25, 28 assists a game. We had 26. They had 33. We had 9 steals to their 3. The blocks, they had 2. We had 2. They had 5. Turnovers 14, personal fouls 25, and they're 22. The Knicks is actually leading the league in fouls in the games. That's another thing about this defense. And you can say that it might be a time, I know, to put Evan Fournier on the bench, not have him come off the bench. I think Evan Fournier and Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench will do the bench some good because they'll be playing against lesser players. I like Isaiah Hartenstein. I know he would be going up against some big bodies and some well-known centers, but he can stretch the floor. Not only that, like he's vocal. You know what I'm saying? And I think he have a higher IQ than Mitchell Robinson. Like there was a play when Donovan Mitchell came around and did the under the rim basket and got the foul on Mitchell Robinson. That's because Mitchell Robinson didn't seal the baseline. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have, and I hate to say, he doesn't have the IQ to know that. And he had time because he could have cut him off, but he just went straight towards him, gave him room so he can just cut around the basket. RJ and him, they supposed to sealed it, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between Isaiah Hartenstein, that he would have made that play. You know what I'm saying? Or he would have took that foul right there. It would have been maybe a two foul, or it would have probably been a foul on floor because he would have fouled him at. But Mitchell Robinson, I like his defense. I like the way he go after the ball, but his intelligence is not there when it comes to making smart plays on defense. Offensively, he's a dunker. You know what I'm saying? He can't stretch the floor. I don't know. We don't see him trying to attempt jump shots. I see him a hook shot or little moves. There was one game last year he showed what he had in his repertoire, but other than that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to see a little bit more out of Mitchell Robinson other than blocking shots, or we need to insert Isaiah Hartenstein into the starting lineup and see how that work out. I know a lot of us was waiting for my man Quentin Grimes get in. He's always listed day to day, day to day, day to day. But how much difference is that going to make if the coaches are making terrible decisions down the line, putting players in that shouldn't be in when they need to be in? I don't care their status on the team. Sometimes on a game, Bronson needed to sit down until he learned, pass first, get an open shot, and kick the ball out more. You know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing. I'm not gonna lie, Bronson. I like what you're doing so far. But when you're not having a good game, that's what superstars do. They start getting their teammates involved. All right, y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.